Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
Welcome to the Weekly Homicide Report, the weekly program where we talk about all the people that needlessly died at the hands of another person. My apologies for being a day late and missing last week's video, but that thing called work is wreaking havoc on my life right now. That said, let's take a look at this week's graph. I didn't do a video last week, so I can't do a weekly count for these cities. But Chicago passed the 500 mark in the last 2 weeks. They were at 496 the last time I did a video. Philly is 19% lower than where they were at this time last year and is on pre-pandemic levels right now. New York City still leads in its race with Houston. Both of these were under 300 2 weeks ago. DC is pulling way ahead of Baltimore, and soon this race won't even be close. They've had 33% more homicides this year than last year, and 4 more homicides for DC, and they'll have their 20-year record high. And New Orleans added 11 over the past 2 weeks and comes in at 180 on the year. So a month or so ago, I started adding murder rates to the end of these videos and have 7 more cities for you this week. These are using 2023 numbers, so should be as accurate as you can get on these at this time. And if you remember from the first one, Chicago's murder rate is 22.3 this year. And only one of these cities will beat that. So of these 7 cities, which one would you guess has a higher murder rate than Chicago? It's actually the city with the most homicides as well. If you guessed Albuquerque, you were close, but Oakland is this week's culprit. Jacksonville is the largest of these cities and has the 3rd lowest murder rate. Kansas City, Kansas is the smallest and has the 3rd highest of all these cities. All of these cities have declining populations except Jacksonville and Oklahoma City, although Tacoma is only slightly declining. I would describe any city with a murder rate in around 10-ish as regular city bad levels. So Oklahoma City and Denver would fall into that category. When you start getting closer to 20, it starts getting iffier, and 30 and higher ranks up there with some of the worst cities in the country. Well, that's all I have for you today, and I'm nearing the end of the worst part of my working way too much streak. But like I said a couple weeks ago, it's going to be bad till the end of the year, but I'll do my best to not miss too many videos and to keep to my regular schedule. And with Thanksgiving being next week, I'd like to just thank all of you for your continued support of my channel and hope you all have a nice holiday with the ones you love. This is a weekly video, so if you like this type of content, hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and consider subscribing. And I'll catch you next week.